Cool. Here's what we're doing. We have a smoker. I have some. I peaked a little. I might turn it down. All right, there. We'll try that. I've got burlap, and then we're gonna cut us a strip of that, and then I'm gonna light the burlap that goes in the smoker. We're gonna start with that, and then what we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna put on the suit, and then we're going to feed the bees, and then we're gonna check our hive traps and see what they look like. So let's start with cutting. So what I want to do here is I want to cut strips. About like this. It's pretty good. I'll situate this in a way that hopefully I can cut it somewhat straight. Guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm just gonna set this down here, try cutting it like this. Almost. This will be a good way to test our RTMP stuff today too, and make sure that our Wi-Fi works like it's supposed to. We'll see. All right. Okay, so here's what I got. Just gonna roll it up. Roll it up like a little burrito. Okay. And I'm just going to tuck that in there. Now this isn't very much. I may have to cut, I'm going to go ahead and cut myself another strip of this just in case I need it when we get to the hives. I'm going to have to turn that down. I can hear it echoing like crazy. And this is just a roll of burlap fabric. And this is just a All right, now this is kind of all knotted up, but let's just roll this up. Okay, so there's number 2. All right, now this is a smoker. You've seen them in video games probably, but all you do is, there's some dust in there. All you do is puff it, you blow smoke out. And if you're like me and you really are interested in the way things work, right there is where air that you're generating here goes through into the smoker to blow out in the bottom. All right. Now this is nothing special. This is just a little smoker. I've got a little bit of burlap in there still. I'm gonna put what I've got now in there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna light the burlap. We're gonna get a little bit of a flame going. I'm gonna drop it in here, and then we're just gonna puff it up until we see some fire come up. Put the cap on, and then we'll puff it some more until the smoke cools down, because you don't want to put hot smoke on bees. It pisses them off. So make sure you're safe with fire. my parents' house burned down because of fire, so I'm very scared of fire. But so be safe, that's all I'm saying. Okay, so now we're just gonna puff. See the fire looking up there? This will turn a different color here in a minute. We'll see some fire shoot out. And when that happens, then we're good. All right, so I see a little fire there. So now I'm gonna put the top on. And then we're just gonna puff. All right, and that should be pretty good. I'll let that sit there for a minute. Now I've got a full version of the bee suit here. I'll back you up some so you can see. Step in here. I've already got a bee saying hi to me and I ain't even left yet. Alright, we'll put these on right here. We got a lot to carry. Carry this extra burlap. Carry my lighter. Yes. And I'll carry you. Actually, yeah, I'll be right back for you. Is it? Yep. Cool. All right. So now we're walking down to the hive. Let's see, is that better? Or is that too far? That'll work. We'll make that work. Hello, bees. All right, so we're gonna separate this. Give them the new stuff. And since I have a smoker, I was going to use the smoker, but I think I will. They're usually really good at getting out of the way. Alright, so that's done. I'm going to do the same thing to the big hive. Now this hive is much bigger than the other one, this brown one. Whew, I'm getting mad about that. Mad. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Those are done. Now, I'm going to shake these bees off. They don't need to be on there. We'll throw these aside. Make sure my smoker doesn't die. Now we get to the fun part. Did my smoker die? Nah. It sounds low though. Alright. So I need my hive tool. This is a hive tool. Show you. Alright, it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of little things you can use. We're going to use this to pry open hive frames and all kinds of good stuff. Alright, so here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to puff in the front of the hive first. Make them go in. Or leave. We don't really care what. Just get out of our way. Alright. Then we're going to open up the top cover. Alright, so let me show you what I'm looking at. So there's a beetle trap put in. I see a beetle in there, so that's good. A couple beetles. And then there's another one I put in. So we'll get those out and we'll look at those here in just a minute. Not good, man. You do not want to drop that kind of bead. I hope they're okay. I really hope they're not around the clean out there. It kind of looks like they might be. Alright, so let's puff across the top here and calm them down a little. Okay, we're going to set that like that. Now what I'm going to do, we're going to watch that clump of bees, because if they don't all come back in the hive, then I'm going to have to start trying to get them out of there. So what I'm going to do here, you see me? Yeah, what I'm going to do, see this? This is what we call burr comb. And you just scrape that off. And that's good for, you know, anything that uses wax, handles or whatever. Scrape all that off of there. I'm gonna go put this in the top here. Smoke go under. You see the queen down there? Yeah, I think they're fine. I think they're a little frazzled. But I think they're fine. Alright, so I'm going to start with my trap here. Actually, I'm going to start, well, there's a bunch of bees there. I'm going to start on this side. This is the busiest side of the hive. You see I'm going to hit them with this smoke just to kind of get them to move. And I'm going to try to hook this trap and get it out of here. Yeah, look, I mean, we caught, there's some beetles in there, right? 4 beetles in there. So that's good, the trap's working. So we're gonna keep those in there. I'm gonna set it aside for now. I'm gonna move this a little closer to everything too. It's kind of silly to walk all the way out here. There we go. All right, so here comes the fun part. I'm gonna hit this again, some smoke. All right. I don't know what that was about. But let's try some more. Maybe I'm just right. I'm like right on the edge of the range, maybe. That's not gonna sit there. It's all a learning process. I'll figure out how to set this and I'll get the camera situated. Give me a second. Oh. Right there. Oh. I don't know if there's a piece of level ground on this property. There we go. All right, so we're on the back side of the hive. We'll see. All right, so what I've done is I've got one hive taken off, or one frame taken off. I'm gonna start on the next one. Feels okay. I'm gonna hit them a little bit. They're gonna hide. We're gonna pull apart the next one. Pull that. Pull that. I'm gonna pop this frame, and we're just gonna look at it. And you can see that one. Phew, need to move my smoker. That one, it has a hive beetle on it that I just killed. But it's pretty empty. Okay. I'm gonna slide this backwards. There we go. Sorry if it looks a little smoky, but you can't smell it and I can. All right, so I'm gonna push this one out now. And this is the first interesting one, I think. Take a look at this. All right, so on this one, you can see that the bees, are drawing some comb here. See this? This is comb. Different than the wax paper. That looks good. And nothing much else here. That's okay though. It's a good start. This frame wasn't drawn at all the last time, so that's good. We're gonna put it back in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this back and flush with the other one. And that's important because these little things, they match. And if you have gaps and then you go to push them all together, there's like that many points of contact that a bee can get hit in, you know? So what I do is push them together, and then when I'm finished, I move them as a unit. That way, there's really only 2 points that a bee can get smashed on if they do, right? Again, just trying to be safe for the bees because I don't want to lose any. I'm going to get this burr comb here. There's some. All right. I'm gonna hit them with the smoke again. It's all right, babies. I know. Just trying to work. You're just trying to work. All right, so let's get in here and separate this one. Excuse me. Okay. Now this is a frame full of bees. Let's take a look here. All right, there's a lot here. So this is all brood. You see the dark color? The center is brood. Now, some of that is capped at the top there. I can't point at it, but some of it's capped. And I don't see any larvae in this. I do see a lot of cat though. And the lighter color on the outside, that's to feed the hive. And they have got a bee or a hive beetle trapped right there. So we still have a hive beetle problem. Hopefully not as bad. And the other side's looking really good though. I think those are larvae. Is that a beetle? Maybe those are beetle larvae. Actually. I don't know what that is, if I'm being honest. I'll have to go look at it. You see that right there? There's one that the bee is like adamant about getting. So we'll have to watch that. We'll have to watch that. All right. Put this back down in here. Carefully. And we're going to put this back here. All right, and that's done. All right, next. Okay, making sure you're still on. All right, bees. He's in my way, boys. So, so we got that one free. This is a big frame of bees too. On one side anyway. Now, this frame is one that I moved because it was not full. And you can see they're working a lot on this. And I can hear them being aggressive towards something, so I'm sure there's a hive beetle in there. I don't see him, but I'm sure there is one. I'm gonna put this one back in. Lots of bees there. I'm going to do this and this. No, not get down and look. One was just sitting. Oh no, I see. This one's actually. Oh, there, shows that one. Okay. Okay. Let's move along. Getting to the busier part of the hive, so there's going to be a lot more bees here. The neighbor turned on the lawnmower. That may not make them very happy. Sorry, bee. Let's see here. Lots of bees on this one. I do see bee larvae here for sure. I don't see eggs, but larvae is a good sign. Listen, larvae is just as good as seeing the queen as far as I'm concerned. So this is all good. Not as many hive beetles, honestly, as I saw last time. I don't see many at all on the bottom board. So that's good. This is all good. Now, I am looking for hive beetles, so I'm going to continue on. But honestly, if I didn't have a hive beetle problem, I would be done with my inspection. There's no need to keep going. So what I'm really looking for is I'm looking for larvae and proof that the queen is there. And then just to see that they're being productive, and they seem to be. So right now we have a hive beetle problem in this hive specifically. So I'm going to keep going. We're going to see what else we can find in here. See if we find any more beetles. Okay. All right. Ooh, that one's looking good too. There's another frame that I moved from the other side, and you can see I'm doing a really good job of storing. And that's honey. That yellow, that's honey. You can even see some of it where I broke. See that right there? Gushing out of there. That's good stuff. Good job, bees. You're doing good. I'm going to drop this back in carefully. I'm going to check there. I'm going to check here. Let the bees know I'm closing those in. Let's go to the next. We're almost done. We got 3 frames left. Man, it scared me earlier. I dropped those bees. Get this one. Another. Now they've got this big long string of comb here. I don't like that really. I don't really know what to do about it though, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Maybe I'll look that up, see what they recommend. I see some more larvae. That's good. I don't think I've seen any hive beetles though. Oh, look at that side. Boy, that's nice. Looking good, boys and girls. Got one. Sorry, bees. I think I crushed the bee. Sorry about that. I'm gonna separate this one. I'm getting towards the end here. And look at this one real quick. Now, if you blow on them, they'll actually move too. They don't like carbon dioxide. So if you go, you watch them move. Isn't that cool? What's this guy got? And then there's the other side. And I don't see any hive beetles. See a few in the bottom. They're dead though. Again, I think we're good. I think we're good. We won't see them. Okay, one left. Get this last one done. We'll put our traps back. I swear I think the one on this side is doing a lot better than the one on that side. It's okay though, I just put them back in. See if we see any beetles here. A big string of these too. I don't know what that is on those bees. You see those bees that have like yellow legs? Yellow stuff on their legs? I don't know what that is. I do see more larvae in here though, and a lot of capped brood, so I think we are good. Okay. Let's close this guy up. And go this way. He's gonna be okay. Now we've got them all there. We're gonna push them back. We're gonna make room for a hive or for a frame. Good. Put our other frame back. Don't want to get any grass in there if I can avoid it. And I definitely don't want that guy to come back. Where'd you go? Go. Did I lose you? Make sure that beetle did not make it back in, because that's the last thing we want to do is let one back in the hive. Alright. Slide this back in here. Almost dropped it. That's a good way to piss some bees off. Drop something. Like that. I know, baby. I'm working on it. We're almost done. Kind of give us about the same space on both sides. That's good enough. Okay. Now let's put the traps back. So that trap actually is empty. This trap is not, though. So we're going to put this one back. And we're going to put it over here where we have success. I know it doesn't make sense. Let me just go ahead. Okay. All right. Now we just put this back on like this. I'm going to try to not kill any bees, but this is a really tough part because you got to watch all your edges. And you can see how much they love getting on the edges. So what I like to do is set it down. And then just ease it here. Just be real careful. And hopefully, I didn't kill any bees. Now, you will get stuck there, so get off there. Alright, I'm going to ball up all this wax. Not bad. I'll pocket that. We want to get that away from the hive. We don't want it to be close. There's a bee just hanging out there. I'm going to put this top on. And we'll call that done. Whew. Alright. So we're finished. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this back up. Send it back towards the house. And then, well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you watch this hive over here. I'm going to take this stuff back. And then we'll go take a look at the chickens too, because we haven't looked at those in a bit. That's the hive we'll get next time. That's the brown hive. See how that one's got 2 boxes on it? That's because those bees are a lot more productive, because I had some other problems with this white hive. So, all right, I'm going to carry this back, my trap, and those 2 jars. And I'll come back to the rest of this stuff. I didn't hurt anything over here. I don't think I did. So, still got a mad bee chasing me around. You hear him? He's not very happy. He's let me know all about how rude that was. He's still chasing me. He usually does though. There's always one that chases me about halfway to the house. I just imagine he goes back and goes, I got him, guys. I got that big white scary monster. Hi, chickies. They're scared of this thing. They're like, oh my God, what have you got in your hand? Hi, babies. Okay. Check your water. Water's got some feathers in it, but it's good. Here, let me get this glove off. Get out of there. Looks good. What was that? Let's go check the food situation. Let's check our nest box. Any eggs? No. We still don't have any layers yet. All right. How about right here? Let's look at the food situation. Oh, look at all that food. Mmm. All right. We'll call that good. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's good for our chores today. I'm going to set this camera down. Thank you so much for checking out my video. I really appreciate it. We got into the bees today. Sorry about the audio. I know it was a little rough. That was the first time trying to record out there around the bees in the bee suit. So I'll make sure next time that the audio is a little easier to hear. I tried to mix it out, but it's still probably a little rough. If you'd like to see this live, I do stream on Twitch, and I may start streaming on YouTube as well. But you can catch me on twitch.tv/pixelgrease, PXLGREASE. I do more than video games. I do homesteading, I do crypto, and I do chickens as well. And we'll be working on microgreens a little later this year. So anyway, come check me out, and thanks so much for